So come to a kneeling position, or you can put a pillow underneath between your hips and your heels, or you can sit in the chair for the first part. We're going to warm up. Keep your belt nearby. The first exercise we're going to start with is just trying to get the Kegel muscles and the abdominals, transverse abdominals, so the deep corset to work. So hands on your thighs. Just take a breath in. Lift the heart up to the sky. Let's just get the spine undulating a little bit. Exhale, just curl and round your back. Inhaling to lift up the chest. Exhaling to curl and round. So my fingers are reaching towards my knees. Inhaling, lift the heart. And exhaling, curl. And coming to center. So the pelvic floor muscles we're going to be pumping. We're going to try and draw the abdominals in firmly with an exhale. So it's going to look like that. So I don't want you to take a big inhale. I want you to focus on just pumping, pumping. Just exhale, exhale, exhale. So Kegel lifts up, abdominals draw in. When you're ready, let's try and see if we can get to about 25-30 repetitions. So taking an inhale, prepare, and pump. Kegel up, abdominals in. Keep going. Kegel up, abdominals in. We're out halfway. Contract the pelvic floor. Contract and release. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And catch your breath. Grab hold of your towel. It's a 5 to 10 second break. Place the towel or belt behind your back of the skull. And what we're going to do here is lift the arms and pull forward against the belt to pull back and retraction with the cervical spine. So press, lift the crown of the head up, support your back, pull the belt forward as you pull the head back. Hold the contraction without letting go if you can. And imagine just getting taller and taller and taller as you pull back. Avoid any hyperextension through your spine. Support your spine with your abdominals. Let's do another breath before we let go. And then slowly ease off, very slowly. Very good. So from here, you're going to take the left hand on your right thigh or knee, right hand behind the head, reaching the elbow up, ribs up to open the diaphragm. Press the left hand against your right leg so you have a counter contraction on the left to open up the right. Here we go, breathe. Filling up the right lung, reaching quite powerfully with that right elbow to the sky. Trying to get as much expansion in the lowest part of your lungs as possible. Keep going. Trying to hold for about 30 seconds. Good. Slowly coming down. We're going to do the same on the other side. So turning it over. Right hand on the left thigh or knee. Remember, you can sit in the chair for these exercises. One hand behind the head or on the side of your head, whichever's better. Elbow reaching up to the sky. Press into the thigh with your right hand and lift. Breathe. 30-second breathing. That comes to at least 3-4 breaths. Nice slow breaths, that is. You're taking faster breaths, it might be about 6. One more if you can. And then slowly ease out. So we're going to repeat that cycle of 4 exercises from the beginning. So we're going to contract our Kegels and pull the belly to the spine. Sitting tall, ready to go, pump. Try 30 pumps. Kegel release, Kegel release, Kegel release, abdominals in. You're really waking up your digestive fire here. Sorry if the screen is wobbly, the wind is blowing the contracts the abdominal wall. Good. Grab hold of your towel or belt. Place it behind the base of the skull or back of the head. You're sitting tall, support your back. Pull forward with your arms against the towel and pull back with your head against the towel, pulling the chin slightly in. Careful that you don't go into hyperextension. Hold. We're holding for 30 seconds here. Waking up all the muscles that hold the head above the spine. Opening up and tractioning the neck. Another 10 seconds. Breathing. To slowly, very slowly ease off the tension. Just place the belt on the floor. Now again, right hand to the thigh or knee, left hand behind the head. So we're starting on the second side first. Opening up the diaphragm and the lungs. Try and get the air in the base of the lungs as you reach up with the left elbow. Press into the leg with the right arm. Keep breathing. And you should find that as you're holding this posture, you're really trying to get a little bit more air in and more side bend. Just warming up. See if you can go a little further. To slowly ease out, take a nice inhale, grow tall. Switching sides, other arm. So again, right elbow reaching up, left hand pressing against the thigh or knee. Support your spine and go. Press. I'm really pushing down with the left arm. So I get a contraction on my left side, closing it down to open up the right. Breathe into the deepest part of your lungs. One more. To inhale all the way back up to release. Good stuff. So the warm-up is over. We're going to work now the hands and the forearms, the fingers, stuff that we often don't work. So coming to all fours. For the next part, you're going to need your blocks close by. All right, so let's get started. You're going to go flat palms on all fours. Those of you more advanced, you're going to a kneeling position here. Yeah? Kneeling plank. We're going up on the fingertips, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. See if you can do a few on the right, left, and then left, right. Work as fast and as hard as you can. If you're working in a kneeling plunge, you've got more weight to carry here on your fingers and palms. Strengthening the wrists here at the same time. Let's go right, left. Try not to wobble too much through your trunk, so keep those core muscles on. One more time, left, right. Strong through the shoulders, stay lifted out of your shoulders. And last one. And slowly palms down, release. 10-second break, so get ready to take the hands wide. I'm going to show you this way. Nice and wide. We're going to go down into a push-up, glide to the right to open up through the right arm and pec, to glide to the left. Remember your lower back supported, let's go. 1, 2, 3. If you want to work harder, go on your fingertips. 9, 10, 11, 12. Open up your pec. If you want to make it harder again, advance your weight into the arms a little bit, but try and stay low. You're gliding as if your chest is on a skateboard. Last 2, last 1, and come back to center, press up. Very good. So you're going to need your blocks for the next part. One block underneath the left knee, the other block underneath the right hand. You're on all fours. The goal now is to try and lift the right leg off the floor, to lift the right hip level with the left, and the left hand up off the floor to get the left shoulder level with the right. We go down and up. I'll show you again diagonally. I lift the right hip, lift the left arm and shoulder, come back down. To make it harder, hover the left foot off the floor. If you want to hold, try holding and balancing, supporting the lower back in its neutral position. Let's do another 10 seconds. Try and keep the length through your spine. And then slowly down, just switch sides. So now left hand under the block and right knee on the block. Same thing, here we go. Lift up the left knee and hip. Lift up the right hand and shoulder, level everything out. Now you can either stay here in balance, try and take the right foot off the floor to make it even harder, or go up and down. I like to hold. So here we're working multifidus. These are really deep, deep muscles of the spine that really control the rotations of each vertebrae one against the other, literally at every vertebral level. Let's do another 5 seconds here, and then we're going to start that cycle again. And slowly come down. Good. So going back to fingers, fingers, palms, palms. Again, if you want to work even harder for the second set, try it in full plank. So you have all fours, up, up, down, down. Let's go. Let's start. Or kneeling plank, or full plank. Try left hand first this time. So left, right, go as fast as you can. If your fingers are weak, go on my box position, all fours. Right, left, right, left. And left, right, right. Whoops. One more. Come down and rest. You should feel that all across the muscles of the upper back, around the ribs, so you work serratus anterior there as well. Often a muscle forgotten. So now we go into that low glide push-up. Take the hands wide, your chest between your hands. When you're ready, come down, support the lower back with your core, and glide. 1. You can go even wider with the hands if you wish. Keep gliding. You can go on your fingertips to open up through the pec a little deeper so you can go lower. Strengthening into the arms, biceps, triceps, pecs. Another 2. And 1. Come back to center, press up, and go grab your blocks for the multifidus work. Okay, so left knee on the block, right hand on the block. When you're ready, here we go. Pick up, level out the shoulders, level out the hips. You can take the left foot off the floor if you want to challenge yourself a little more, see if you can hold. If this is okay for you, you can now try and extend into full swimming, or Superman as some people call it. Find a hold and balance here, keeping the pelvis level, shoulder girdle level. If you're not sure, bring it back, check your knees are the same height, hands are the same height. Coming back down. Well done, let's do the other side. So now the block is under the left knee and right hand. No, the other way. Right knee, left hand. Here we go. Lift up left knee and hip so they're level. Lift up right hand and shoulder so they're level. You can hold here or go up and down. More advanced. Taking the arm and leg away from each other. Holding your stability. You can even move to challenge your stability. You can open up and come back in. Double check the hands and knees are at the same height. Supporting the back always with your core. One more breath. And then slowly come down. Good stuff. Well done. So next series. You're going to now come to a high kneeling position. For those of you with knee issues, go get a pillow or any kind of toweling, or you can fold up your mat a few times to put it under your knees. We're going to work the internal rotators of the thigh, which works the glute medius and minimus. These are major postural and standing balance muscles. So from the high kneeling, you're actually going to take your feet out and apart and then back together. The danger here is that you stick your butt out, okay? So I want you to keep the hips in and forward and open and close. Now this one we're going to go as fast as possible. So it challenges your core stability here. Open, close. I'll show you front on. And try and see if you can feel the rotation and work coming from the glutes on the side here. Glute med, glute min. Fast as you can. Keep the glutes working, pressing the hips forward. Tall spine. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. If you don't feel a burn here on the side, a mild burn, you're not working fast enough. So next round you'll go a little faster. So go grab your towel. Good. So now towel again behind the head for cervical retraction. Come up to your high kneeling. You're still on your pillow under your knees. Or folded up mat. Press. So arms are pulling the belt forward. Retract your head into the belt. Now you're going to scoop the abs in. So pull the front of the pelvis up, tailbone down. Glutes are working and we lean back all as one piece to come forward. And let's go. So I exhale back. My shoulders are down. I keep pressing my head back into the towel or belt. Trying not to back bend. You want to keep those doors closed in the front. So we're working through the quads. We're opening up the hip flexors. Keep going. Now 30 seconds work here roughly. You can go deeper for 2 more. And 1. Come back and slowly release. Well done. Okay, so from here going back to all fours. So you've already done the swimming on all fours, which is the balance work for the multifidus. We're going to work it a little bit harder, but with the glute. So we're going to take the right leg back and up. Make sure your lower back is supported. Whoop. And then you're going to go and open the hips. So do your rotation into the multifidus. Pull, point your foot, bring the leg out to the side, bring it back in, and square the pelvis. So open the right hip up. Circle the leg to the side, working that glute medius minimus. Come back and square the hip to the floor. Open. Try not to move the upper body. Keep the shoulders above your wrists. And open. So the standing leg glute is also working to stabilize you in position. Let's do 1 more. Keeping those lower abdominals working hard. Square, bring it in. Very good. We're going to do the same on the other side. So, left leg long. Zip up the abdominals, support your back. Stay strong in the upper body. Push all 10 fingers into the floor. Lift the leg. Go into your multifidus by turning the pelvis around, not your shoulders. Swing the leg out to the side for the glute. Come back and square the hips to the floor. Up, open, square, down. So working as much as you can in the lower half of the body. Try and keep the upper half stable. Shoulders above wrists so you're not shifting to one side. Let's do the last 2. Last 1. And square, bring the leg down. And we do it all again. Very good. So today's workout is about 30 minutes, but intense, right? One after the other. So high kneeling. Bring that tail down, front of the hips up. Going out, in, as fast as you can. Here we go. Ooh, the wind's blowing the chair away. Keep going. Work through your glutes. Side glutes, glute medius, minimus. Keep going. Another 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come to center. Very good. So grabbing your towel. Placing the towel or belt behind your head. High kneeling again. Make sure your knees are cushioned. Pressing the towel forward with your arms, shoulders down. Press the head back. So chin subtly in. Don't close your throat. Abs in. Close the doors in the front between the ribs and the pelvis. The glutes are on. And we lean back. 1, 2. There is no back bend here. 3. Working the quads. They're stretching and strengthening at the same time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 more, get to 15. Yes, you can do it. Take a break if you have to, otherwise decrease your range of movement if it's too much. If it's not enough, go deeper. Last 2, last 1, and center. Well done. Very good. Okay, so scorpion. We're taking that leg long, so support the lower back. Stay up through your shoulders, right leg long and lifted. Find your glutes. Careful you don't back bend here. Support. Open the hip, right hip to the sky. Right leg swings around to the side, nice and high as you can. Swing it to the back and square the pelvis. So multifidus, rotators of the spine, glutes, median min, and square it up. We keep those transverse abdominals on all the time. Down, open, swing it around, come back and close. Try and keep the upper body square on top of your wrists. So really push up through your arms and hold your position. Up. One more. That standing leg glute should also be working. You should feel that supporting you. Other side, well done. Okay. So set yourself up. Make sure you're not sinking through your shoulders. Push up. Support the lower back. Press all 10 fingers into the floor. Lengthen the back leg away. Lift the leg up without collapsing in your lower back. Open the hip to the sky. Swing the leg around. Bring it back. Square the hip. Open. Bring it around as high as you can. Swing it around and down. Just do the range of movement that you can tolerate, or do with good technique, right? So you don't want to shift your whole body to one side. Open. Another 3. Down. 2. Down and open. 1. And down. And bring the leg in. Well done. So we're going to standing next. Keep your towel or belt close by. The next one we're working are the ankles, shins, calves, soles of the feet. So we're going to go from toe, toe, to heel, so toes up, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel. And like we did with the fingers, we want to go right, left, and then we'll switch left, right. So when you're ready, work as fast as you can for this one, so you get the burn. Up, up, down, down. Toes, toes, heel, heel. You should feel the glutes, crease of the bump, hamstring, calf, so posterior chain, and then front of the shin. Tibialis, often forgotten. Now switch, left, right. Hold your posture. Hold nice and tall. You can do it with the arms up if you want to work harder. Try left, right, left again. Right, left. And left, right. Hold your balance. One more. And center. Good. So from here, grab your towel or belt. Okay, so now we're going to work into our postural length. With the cervical retraction, we're going into the psoas and hip flexors. So we're going to find a standing balance, posture, tailbone down, front of the hip up, head on top of the spine, so retract. And then see if you can slowly just reel one leg up. Try not to hitch the hip up on that side. Level out the hips, retract the head, feel your back muscles engage, push the standing leg into the floor so you feel your glute, and if you can, add a kick here, and in, kick, and in, so you're not dropping the leg. Keep it up. If it's too much, hold the belt or towel with one hand and hold a wall or a chair. Last 2, last one, and up. Slowly place it down. Good. We're going to do the other leg. You should feel the whole body working in that one. So find your head position, retract, lift up through the front of the hips, tailbone down. Stand strong, transfer the weight into one leg, lift the other. The knee comes up as high as you can get it, whatever your height max is. Standing leg pushing into the floor. Now you're holding this with the hips level or adding a kick. Keep pulling the head back into your towel. Don't lose that extension. The work for the back. The work for the cervicals. Quads, psoas. Pull up out of the lower back. Another 2 and 1. Slowly put it down. Very good. Okay, so next, towel goes down. We're going to work the rhomboids, which is the muscles between the shoulder blades to pull the shoulder blades back in together. So taking the hands up, we're going to go into a Y, down, then a T, down, then a W. So excuse my frozen shoulder here a little bit. And then we go again. Y, T, W. So try really to get as much of a squeeze in your back around the upper back and shoulder blades as possible. T, W. Careful not to back bend. Hold and support a neutral spine. So tailbone down, core muscles pulling up in the front. T, W, Y, T. Now, of course, you can do this with hand weights for the second round, right? If you have little hand weights or water bottles, you're welcome to do that for the second round. Last one, and W, and slowly bring the arms down. So one more in this round. We're going to go to a flat back. So really feeling a hinge at the hips. You can put your hands on your hips if you wish, or thighs, or reach the arms back and hold. Balancing here, if you can, lift the heels and try and hold your balance for 30 seconds. So look at a point on the floor. If it's too much with the heels up, just get the heels down and try and hold your flat back by squeezing the shoulder blades together that you've done in the YTW. Abs in, heels up if you can. More advanced, arms to T. More advanced, arms out in front of you. Another 15 seconds. Working that posterior chain, the whole thing. 5 more seconds. And slowly heels down. Now with a flat back, come all the way up. Well done. So we're going to do it again the whole round. So we're going to go toe, toe, heel, heel. Are you ready? Right side first, let's go. Up on the tippy toes, down on the heels with a forefoot coming up. Now try and see if you can go as fast as you can. Try and hold your center, nice and strong. You want to feel a burn through the backs of the legs. Calves to hamstrings to crease of the bum. Let's go the other side. Left, right, left, right. All these little forgotten muscles, eh? Whew. Keep going. Right, left, right, left. Yes, one more. Left, right, left, right. Keep going, almost there. Last one. And shake it out. If you feel a burn in the front of the shin, fantastic. You can tuck your toes under and give it a little stretch. And the other one. So tibialis there. Very good. So getting your belt. Doing psoas, hip flexor quads with standing posture. So all your postural muscles of the back extensors. Head retracts into your towel. Find your center, tail down, neutral pelvis. And as you lift one leg up, being very careful not to hitch that hip up with it. Level out the pelvis. Remember, you can hold your towel with one hand and hold the wall or a chair. And extend and kick if you want to add that bit. Or working even harder, you can hold. Hold the leg up. Press the head into your belt. Keep growing. Push the standing leg into the floor. Try not to drop your leg. Lift it up. Or bend. It's up to you. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. We need 5 to 10 second break. We're going to do the other side. Oh, good. My mat is actually burning from the heat of the sun. So my feet are hot. Okay, here we go. Press the head into the towel. When you're ready, standing leg is strong. The glutes working. Bring that knee up, level out the pelvis. And go. Kick, release if you want. Otherwise you're holding just a bent leg. You can add just holding the leg straight for the more advanced. Making sure you're not tipping over, so really pull that head back into your belt. Shoulders are down and wide against your back. This one's tough for me to hold, so I'm going to keep kicking. Woo, Psoas working hard, so pull that knee up. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Good. YTW. How are we doing so far? Good stuff. All right, so here we go. Hold your standing posture. Tailbone down, abs in the front. We are not swinging, right? So Y, T, W. Y, T, W. Working those rhomboids. Working the mid and lower trapezius. Postural muscles, pulling the shoulders back. No back bend happening in your spine. Support it with your transverse abdominals. Remember, you could have used your hand weights here or water bottles if you wanted to work harder. Grow a little taller for the last 3. Breathing. Last one. Up. Whoops, wide. And W. Good. Flat back with a hinge, and see if you can raise the heels up for this one. So remembering you're stable through the spine, now neutral, with the back of the neck long, fold at the hip joint, keeping the body weight forward on your forefoot. You're not in your heels, so don't lean back. If you can, squeeze those shoulder blades that you just worked together, zip up your core, and if you can, raise your heels. Look at one point on the floor for balance, and hold. You can always do this with a chair in front of you. If ever you have that option, go for it. And if you want to work harder, arms are going wide to T or up above the head. Keep holding. Keep holding, don't let go. Lean those arms back, more advanced. Long neck, abs in. Slowly, when you're ready, put the heels down carefully, and flat back comes up, and release. Well done, shake it out. Okay, so that's the circuit complete. We're gonna stretch now a little bit to finish. So you're gonna come down to a kneeling position again. If you need the cushion under one knee, go ahead, because we're going into a low lunge. So if your right knee is on the floor, relax the foot behind you. Walk the left foot forward. Now slowly think of pulling that tail down, top of the front of the hips up, and we're going to go and lean into that front leg. Push down into the heel, lengthen your spine. Taking the 2 arms back. Inhale, reach up. Now if you can, cross the right wrist in front of the left, turn your palms so they're facing each other, and bring the arms up as high as you can by your ears to lift out of the lower back ribs and hold. Working up into a back bend. You can always just hold a prayer position or finger pads touching if the crossed wrists is too much. A little deeper. Higher. And then slowly bring the arms down. Push yourself back and up to switch legs. So making sure again that the back foot is relaxed. You're going to have the shin in line with your knee. Walk the right foot forward so it's also in line with your hip. And then when you're ready, nice tall spine, lean forward into that hip, opening it up. Taking both hands up towards the ceiling. Now left wrist in front of right. Turn the palms, they touch. And bring the arms up in line with your ears. And lift up. So press your head back like you did those cervical retractions. Up as you take it forward. Remember, your alternative is prayer hands or finger pads touching up over your head. Always retracting that head up. One more breath. Push and release. Good. Lying down on your back for a twist. Okay. So we're bringing the knees now to the chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Settling your back on the ground. Catch your breath. Now slowly, you're going to bring the right leg crossed over the left. Open up the heel, turn that knee out, and grab hold of the left leg and pull it in for a glute stretch. Now from here, open the arms, and you're going to bring the sole of that foot towards the floor. So you can put the other foot down and twist. Just a short little twist to then come back. Use your core muscles to come back and switch. Left ankle crossed over right. Pull the legs up. Grab hold of your right leg. Pull it in. Lie down. Flex the foot and hold your glutes. So you're pushing that left knee out. Opening the arms out to the side. You're bringing the sole of the left foot now to the floor. To the side, right side. Opening it up, you can rest the right foot on the floor. I'm basking in the sun here, getting my vitamin D. So nice. Coming back to center. Good. So we're going to go into the lower abdominals quite quickly just to finish. So if you can, bring those knees in and hug them in quite powerfully. Taking the hands behind the head, curl up nice and high. So you've got the length of your spine on the floor. Now beginners, you can put your hands on the floor, press into them to slowly curl the knees towards your nose. So a little reverse curl, just do what you can, even if it's just the intention of trying to bring the knees towards the nose. More advanced, open the legs, flex the feet, hands behind the head, curl up, and do your reverse curl here. Try and think of bringing the sacrum off the floor. Nice and high off the shoulder girdle. Now last two, hold. Up. See if you can hold the position. Legs open, reach the heels away, curl up high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Bring the legs in and roll down and rest. Now we're going to cross the right leg over the left knee again. This time curl up, but grab hold of the foot in your left hand and the right knee in your right hand or arm. Cradle that leg and pull it in. Curl up nice and high off your shoulder blades. Lengthen the left leg up to the sky. Now beginners, you can try and stay here. More advanced, let's lower that left leg and lift it back up. And if you can, add a little reverse curl. Up, lift. Beginners, you can stay here and just try and curl into a ball, trying to bring that pelvis up if you want. Advanced, you're lifting and lifting. Let's do another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the knees and roll down for a mini break before we do the other side. Catch your breath and slowly roll the head up. Left leg crossed over right. Pull the right leg in, beginners. If not, you're holding the foot in your right hand and the knee around with the left arm. Hold this, beginners. Just try and curl it all in. Advanced, extend the right leg. Lowering that leg to the floor. As you lift it up, little reverse curl. Down. Up. Really working those lower abdominal muscles. So all the muscles that we call sub-umbilical. Catch your breath. Another 2. And 1. Up. And slowly roll down and release. Very good. So we're going to reverse that from a curl to an extension. You're going to have the legs bent. For now, place the elbows into the floor and the back of the head presses into the mat like you were pulling against your towel. So as you press elbows down, head in, pop your chest up. So you're getting your spine off the floor. So there's a big gap here underneath, yes? Now try and see if you can get the top of the head more on the floor. If you can't, you're just pressing the head, pressing the elbows, and trying to pop the chest and hold. So working the extensors of the spine. You should feel the lower back and mid-back completely off the floor. More advanced, you're all the way up. Even more advanced, see if you can slowly extend one leg and lift it up to 45 degrees. Hold. Super advanced, 2 legs up. If you've got one leg up, switch. Breathe, fill up that chest with air. Pressing the elbows firmly into the floor. One more breath. Slowly put the feet down. You've got to slowly slide that chin in towards your throat to lengthen the back of the neck on the floor on the way down to release. Hug your knees in, curl into a ball. Very good. So we'll finish with bridge. Legs come down. You're going to slowly press the palms on the floor, behind your bum, close to your feet, as close as possible. Roll the shoulders back, tuck the tail under. Roll the hips up. And if you have the capacity, wrap your shoulder blades in and under and lace the hands together underneath your hips, pressing as much as you can the fist into the floor. Otherwise, if you can't do that, you're just pushing the arms into the floor, no problem. Let's work the diaphragm again to unwind. Inhale, belly bloats. Exhale, pull the abs in. Inhale, belly bloats, push the belly out. Exhale, pull it in. Try and keep those hips higher. Working that diaphragm. As we started, we end. One more. Unlace the hands, take the arms up. Reach for the ceiling as you roll down through your spine. Put the soles of your feet together, let the knees fall out, arms fall out to the side, and just rock the hips from side to side to release. Very well done. That's our HIIT workout of forgotten muscles complete. Woo, so just catch your breath here. No worries, just try and slow down. We'll go to a Shavasana just to lengthen out the legs and allow the body to absorb all the work that you've done this morning. Even though we've not worked a whole hour, it's still a good workout. So closing your eyes, trying to bring the breath to a natural rhythm. Letting all the tension now out of your jaw. All the tension out of your eyebrows, forehead. The tongue falls into the back of your throat. The eyeballs sink into the back of their sockets. Shoulders melt back into the floor. The mid-back is grounded and heavy. The arms are rolling out. The legs are rolling out. The belly moves with the chest as you breathe in, and they fall as you breathe out. Shavasana. So slowly now bringing your attention to your toes and fingers. If you want to slowly come to seated, just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, give yourself a big stretch. You can stay in Shavasana longer if you feel the need. Otherwise, roll onto your right side, rest there for just a few seconds, settling your heart. And then slowly with your hands, push yourself up to seated, come to a comfortable seated position. You can have the legs crossed. You can have a diamond leg position. You can sit in a chair. Bringing your hands in prayer position, just in front of your heart. Have that contact with your heart. Thank yourself for taking the time today to take care of yourself. Remember, movement is medicine. So we're taking a nice breath in and out with a